my last video, I talked about how to sell to men as a female and how you really have to make men think that it's their idea and like let them be the prideful ones that can win the argument, but you actually made the sale and won in the end. So let's get into how to actually sell to the men. Number one is letting him think that you think he's like on some pedestal. So like one way I like to do this is when I'm selling someone, I'll just be like, honestly, like, you're the expert here. What do you think is the issue? Or like if I'm going door to door, I'm like, you're the one that's lived here for 20 years. Like, where do you think the issues are coming in? Or if I'm on the phone, I'm like, well, obviously you know your role a lot better than mine. Like, what do you think the biggest hindrances are? And what that's going to do is it's going to allow him to play the expert and be like, yeah, like, I really think that it's this and I've really thought about it and I think it's this. Okay, guess what? He just admitted to a problem that you're going to now solve. He just made up in his mind that he has a problem that you are now going to solve with your product or service. And in this way, you are letting him lead and you are letting yourself like fall back in your feminine energy, just helping him with his issues. So after you frame your questions in order to actually get an issue out of him, I also want you to use assumptive language, option closing, and soft closing throughout the pitch, just to be a little bit assumptive and be like, you know, kind of a bad bitch, like this is what we're doing. Because guys also respect when, you know, as a female in sales, you're like, I understand, like, I totally get where you're coming from. This is a really good game plan.